Hey Valerie, my name is Manther, and in this video I'm going to be showing you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Now you're probably sitting there wondering, why would I want to be doing any of this? Well, when it comes to the world of the internet, a lot of local business owners are too busy running their businesses to learn how the internet can benefit them and their companies. And sometimes the only hesitation to hiring someone is they're not sure if they're an expert or not. I found by giving people this free, easy attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has still resulted in a lot of these local business owners raising their hands at the end and saying, I like you, Manther, please do the same for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard, you can shoot me a message back and we can chat, or if you simply want to take this free attack plan and do it on your own, that works for me too. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your top competition. First of all, when it comes to your website, we can see that it's pretty well designed. You got a great looking website over here. However, you guys are lacking a lot of readable content over here. And you're going to want to have at least 1,500 words of content to rank well in Google's eyes. So now if we take a look at your top competitor, let's see what they're doing. Brothers Plumbing. We can see that they don't have a lot of words of content either. So they're pretty beatable, right? I would say they only have about 200 words or so. So all you need to do is get 1,500 words to rank well in Google's eyes. Now, if we take a look at your website, you can see over here that you're not really ranking for a lot of buyer intent keywords. We can see over here that your branded keyword, which is sunshine, plumbing, and heating, is bringing you only about 40 clicks every single month. Now, if we take a look at your top competitor, let's see what keywords they're ranking for. We can see that they're ranking for Plumbers Denver, Plumber Denver. Now these keywords over here have search volumes of about 500 searches, 400 searches, and 450 searches every single month. Now we can see over here that's bringing them a lot of traffic, a lot of clicks into their website. Now you guys are missing out on a lot of potential customers by not being on the number 1 or number 2 position for these specific keywords over here. Now, if we take a look at Google's search results, Plumbers Denver, as we expected, we can see your top competitor, Brothers Plumbing, right at the top over here. Now that's where you want to be to bring in a lot of new customers. Now another important section of Google search results is the Google Map Pack over here. Now in case you're wondering, how would I go about ranking in the Google Map Pack? Well, first I want to explain. The Google Map Pack basically contains a company's name, address, and phone number, also known as NAPs. Now, to get to the top of Google Map Pack, you're going to want to get at least more than 200 or 300 citations. You're going to want to get at least more than your competitor and then beat them by a landslide. So you're going to want to get 200 to 300 citations. If we take a look at this paid tool we use over here, it's called WhiteSpark. This is a paid tool. It costs about $30 to $50 a month, depending on the plan you sign up for. If we take a look at your citations over here, we can see you only have about 16 citations in comparison to your top competitors over here, Professional Plumbers Denver and Time Plumbing Heating, as we saw over here in the map pack, 2 of your top competitors. We can see that they have quite a bit more citations than you. Specifically, when we're talking about Professional Plumbers Denver, they have 26 citations. So now what you want to do is you're going to want to get the exact same citations that you're missing out on from your top competitor, get the exact same ones, and get more. So I would say get about 200 to 300 just to be on the safe side. That way you can beat them by a landslide. Now, one of the last and most important aspects when it comes to ranking in Google is link juice. Now we can see for your top competitor, they only have about 8 referring domains when it comes to their main page, their landing page. If we take a look at your website over here, we see you have 95 referring domains. So now you have a lot more referring domains, or link juice. Now basically link juice is sort of like a popularity contest. It's when one website has a link pointing towards another website. It's sort of like a vote of confidence. It basically builds their trust and power in Google's eyes. So the more links you have, the more relevant links I should say, the better. That will help you rank up in Google's eyes. Now there's a reason why, although you do have more links than your top competitor over here, you have 95 while they only have about 8 referring domains. There's a reason why they're still outranking you. And now we can see over here that you have a lot of referring domains, but we can see that one of your referring domains, specifically this one right over here at the top, is throwing about 600 links towards your website. Now, although that may seem good at first glance, but it really isn't. It just seems spammy. Google kind of sees it as like, sort of cheat. It sees it like you're sort of cheating the system. So what you want to do is make sure you're actually getting in quality links. You're going to want to make sure you get the exact same links that your top competitors are getting, because although they have less than you, they're clearly doing something right. So you want to get the exact same referring domains they have. You don't want to overdo it. In this case, you guys have about 95 referring domains, and one specific domain, just one, is giving you 600 links. That just seems spammy. You want to avoid that. You're going to want to get those links removed to get your website ranking up to the top. If you want to get those buyer intent keywords rather than just a few branded keywords which aren't bringing in a lot of traffic, you can see you only have about 100 searches every month for this specific keyword, which is your branded keyword. Even your even this keyword over here, Sunshine Plumbing, which has 1,000 searches every single month, you can see that your website's only on the 10th position for that. So it's only bringing you 13 clicks. So what you want to do is you want to be ranking for these specific keywords over here rather than those words. These are the buyer intent keywords. So we spoke about content. Although you have a great looking website, you're going to want to get at least 1,500 words of content. You're going to want to get enough citations. I would say get about 200 to 300. Make sure you get the exact same ones as your top competitor, and then add an additional 100 to 200 just to be on the safe side. I would say 200 minimum. And you're going to want to get the exact same backlinks over here. Get the exact same link juice from these referring domains. And then make sure you get those spammy backlinks removed. Otherwise, it might be doing more harm than good. So what to do now? Well, you can take this information I gave you, you can implement it on your own, and you can be number one across Google. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself a lot of time, you can give me a call or shoot me a message. Thank you for your time, and good luck.